I am glad that the Member States showed unity, impressive encouragement for the Commission to explore innovative financial instruments in relation to the MFF. The next MFF, the next 7-year MFF budget, has to adapt to the new circumstances post-corona crisis. We need to increase its firepower to be able to generate the necessary investment across the whole European Union. And therefore, we will propose to increase the so-called headroom, that is to say, the space between the existing ceiling in the MFF and the own resources ceiling. Thanks to the legal guarantee by Member States, the Commission will be able to raise funds, which will then be channeled through the European budget into the Member States. Our current estimates of the needs lead us to think that an own resources ceiling of around 2% of GNI for 2 or 3 years instead of the current 1.2% will be required. The money raised, as I said, will be channeled back into the MFF through a recovery programme and concentrated into a number of programmes that will help tackle this crisis. And let me name 4 areas. I'm speaking of increased financial support for investment and reforms in Member States and cohesion. That's where the bulk of the investment will go to. More investment, of course, in our modern policies. This is the European Green Deal and digital transition, and increased strategic autonomy. A smaller part will go into improving the resilience of our common crisis response tools. That is the lessons learned in this crisis. And of course, there has to be a pillar which is strengthening our support to our neighbourhood and partners. The investment should be front-loaded in the first years, and of course it is necessary to find the right balance between grants and loans. This whole endeavour is about protecting the integrity of our single market and of our union, and if we do it well and succeed, then the investments will have been worth every single cent we pay for them now. Thank you.
Thank you to both presidents for their introduction.